Hi guys, welcome to Android. So in this video we are going to take an overview of an app known as Flashify. So if you are into flashing custom ROMs and modifying your device, then you actually might have heard about Flashify. It's quite a popular app out there. And in this video we are going to take an overview of this app and how you can. I will also be guiding you on how you can use Flashify to flash custom ROMs as well as flash image files, boot.imgs or recovery.imgs. Okay, so once you open Flashify, by the way, I will be having links to both the APK version of Flashify as well as the Google Play Store link down below in the description box. So you don't need to worry about any links. All the stuff which I will be using in this video, I will have that put down below in the description box. Okay, so when you open Flashify, you will be greeted by this disclaimer pop-up. So basically, it just says that the developer is not responsible for the dangers which are associated with flashing, and if your device gets damaged during this process, then the developer is not responsible. So yeah, basically I do believe that you are watching this overview video because you are much into routing and you know about custom ROMs and stuff. So yeah, just click on accept, and then Flashify will obviously require root access because it will be used to modify the root the system partitions. Basically, since it is being used to modify the core partitions of your device, obviously we need to grant it root access. So basically you can see that we have two tabs in here. The first one is the flash tab. So basically, using in here you can flash any boot imgs or recovery.img or any flashable zip. We'll be taking a look at that later on, but first off we will just take a look at the backup and restore tab. So from in here you can back up your current kernel or your current recovery. So actually backing up kernel comes in pretty much handy at times. You know I will take an example from MIUI 8. So I'm using MIUI 8 currently on my Redmi Note 3, and I have also rooted that device. So when it comes to, I had flashed a custom kernel on my Redmi Note 3 on MIUI 8. So the problem with the flashing custom kernels is that the custom kernels break OTAs. So since I have flashed a custom kernel on MIUI 8, I am no longer able to receive OTA updates from Xiaomi on MIUI 8. So because so now when I need to update my phone to the latest version of MIUI, I will have to go back to the stock kernel to receive the OT updates and install them. So this is where backing up the stock kernel comes in handy. So when I was on MIUI 8, I actually used Flashify to back up my current kernel, back up the stock kernel, and then when after backing up the stock kernel, I flashed the custom kernel. And when there was a news about an OTA rollout for MIUI 8 from Xiaomi, then I went back again to the stock. I restored the stock kernel from Flashify, and post that I was able to receive the OT update. So yeah, that's where Flashify comes in handy. So basically, you can back up your kernel. You can configure the backup name. I'll just say, just put test in here, and you can choose the backup location: SD card, Dropbox, Box, or Google Drive. So the last three ones are these are premium versions. For backing up to cloud services like Dropbox and Google Drive, you will have to have the premium version of Flashify. And yeah, just go back. Okay, yeah. So basically the premium version requires does give you some additional features. Currently I am running the free version of the app. So if you purchase the premium version of the app, then you will be able to bypass the 3 daily flashing limit. So you can only flash three files if you are running the free version of Flashify. And then you also get a dark theme, and then obviously you can back up to different cloud services like Google Drive, Box, and Dropbox. So yeah, yeah, and then using Google Cloud Sync, you can also restore your backups when you are if you are planning to use a different device. Um, so obviously you can either back up to SD card, Google Drive, and obviously when you will be trying to back up to Google Drive or Box, it will obviously ask for that premium version. But I think that yeah, oh sorry, the backing up to Dropbox is actually free. So all you need to do is just sign up into your Dropbox account, give the necessary permissions to Flashify, and then sign into Dropbox to link with Flashify, and then you will obviously be able to use Flashify with Dropbox. So if you plan to use the free version with Dropbox, yeah, then you can do that. Uh, then you can obviously I'll just rename the backup again. Just put something like test, and then you'll say back it up, and then you can see that it is actually backing up the boot.img, which is nothing but the current kernel, because kernel is a part of boot.img only. And then if you also wish to back up your stock recovery, then you can do that as well. And actually it's a pretty simple procedure, and when you wish to restore any of them, you can just simply tap on this yup button, and it will just restore either your custom kernel or recovery, whatever you want to restore, and then it will just reboot your device to implement the restoration. And then similarly, if you want to just flash any recovery image file, I will just actually I had uh, downloaded a recovery file. And additionally, also if you plan to flash any recovery image, you can actually download TWRP for your device. Flashify does have that inbuilt option for downloading official builds of the TWRP. Actually from in here you can choose your device. I actually own an Android One device, so you can basically see that we do have a bunch of options in here. You can download the build of TWRP for your device, and using then from therein you will be able to flash the custom recovery itself. So I'll just quickly I'll just take a quick look at that. I have an Android One device. This one is my device, and then I will just maybe let's see, I'll just select this one. Well, okay, maybe it's a temporary bug, or whatever it may be. But yeah, anyway, we'll just choose a recovery file. Actually, I had downloaded a recovery file itself. I'll just go to my Explorer. I had that recovery file therein. Okay, we'll just use the file explorer. We'll go to SD card, and there we have that recovery.img. Okay, so there we go. You can just, and once you are done, just tap on yup, and well, let me check the battery. uh, well, only 2% is left. Okay, so you can see that the flashing is complete. Now you can either reboot or flash some more stuff. So obviously I will tap on flash more. Okay, but obviously just keep in mind that the number of flashes are restricted to 3 for the free version, and for flashing more, you will obviously have to buy the premium one. Then then you can actually flash a bunch of files and sequences. If you just want to install a zip, maybe I will just actually and as you might have seen, it I'll just go to download, maybe select CM11, copying to a safe location. And yeah, actually when you just might have seen that when I just pressed on add a command, it actually gave you that option to download GApps as well. Yeah, okay, I'm just afraid that the my battery should not run out. Okay, but we'll just wait for it to copy it to a safe location. Actually I'll just be doing a review of Cyanogen mod 11 as well, maybe a 2017 review of Android KitKat. Okay, well, I will just pause this video till this copying process gets complete, and then I will continue. Well, okay, uh, just a second after I paused the video, it actually finished that copying. Okay, so yeah, you can then add another file, add another command, and then you can either select install zip, wipe cache, wipe dalvik, wipe data, backup, or restore. So there's a bunch of stuff in there. So maybe I will just select install zip, and then you can even download GApps as well. So this is something nice which we haven't, but again you can see that error which we have, something went wrong. So maybe that download gapps feature is not working apparently as of now. But you can obviously see that if you want to just flash a custom ROM, and then just again choose a zip file, and then say if you just want to flash the gapps package. Actually, I will just flash my phone this time using Flashify itself. Okay, it's still 2%. Yeah, so it will again copy the file to a safe location. So after flashing the ROM, I will flash the gapps, and then I will add another command to actually wipe the in fact, we should have the command before that. Okay, so wipe the cache, wipe the dalvik cache, and wipe data. So actually we should have had these commands actually over obviously we have to wipe the cache, dalvik, and data before flashing any custom ROM. So yeah, there you have it. Wipe the cache, dalvik, data, and after it has done all the wiping, after it has wiped the cache, dalvik, and data partitions, it will continue with the and flash the cyanogen mod 11 zip file and the open gapps gapps KitKat package. And additionally, if you want to just do some Android backups as well, then obviously you can click on the backup, and then you can additionally choose which partitions you want to backup, and then whether you want to generate MD5 sums or not. So again, a lot of customizations in here. Again, I'll just choose everything. Special partition 1 2 3 boot, whatever you want to backup, then just click on next. Backup name, if you want to have it something like ABCD, done. Maybe I'll just then put backup on top. So when I just obviously I won't be able to execute this flash queue because since I'm using the free version of the app and it is only restricted to 2 3 flashes, I won't be able to these are a bunch of flash a bunch of queues which we have in here. But obviously it needs you will be needing a premium version of the app if you plan to do more than 3 flashes in a day. Or in fact, yeah, since we are okay, I think I'm pretty much into the safe limit of the 3 flashes. I haven't actually proceeded. I had just flashed a custom recovery prior to that, and prior to this flash, and then we are only flashing the 2 zip files. So yeah, we are pretty much in the we will be only be flashing 3 zip files. So you can then just see that when I just tap on that check mark, you can either reboot to recovery or do the later flash the do this flashing queue later on. Okay, and then if you just want to delete any step from in here, you can either wipe it away or just tap on this delete button. So obviously this is what I'm trying to tell you. This is a highly customized app. You can just flash queue, reboot, reboot into recovery, reboot into the bootloader. We'll just take a quick look in the settings now. Dark theme, again, this is a premium feature. You can back up to clouds. Dropbox, that's free. For Box and Google Drive, you need to buy the premium version. And then configuration, check root on start. Again, you can do all that. Check for root now, send log files. You can generate the log data, and then you can follow the app author either on Google plus Twitter. Know more about him. um then premium details, usage statistics, first session, etc. So if you just want to know about all those statistics, then you can do that, or say thanks on Google Play, obviously. So a bunch of stuff is in here, but I guess that's all what we have in here. You can obviously flash zip files, and then you also have this option of downloading gapps. But currently, as you saw that some of the stuff is not working, as we did see, TWRP, when we tried to download recovery images from TWRP, that wasn't working. And similarly, you can see that we can't download CWM recovery files as well. And I think there would be a similar bug with fills as well. Fills gapps, fills gapps. So all that stuff is apparently broken as of now. But again, Flashify comes in a lot handy if you just plan to use it to flash recovery images or flashable zip files. If you, in fact, in some custom recoveries out there isn't an option of flashing recovery images file. So if you just want to use Flashify for flashing recovery images, then this app can definitely come in handy. So I guess we are pretty much done with this overview, and I think this concludes the video. So in case you like the video, hit that thumbs up button, and in case you want to get a notification in whenever we upload our future videos through this channel. And I'm out of battery as well, so yeah, that's all what we have got. So thanks for watching, guys, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.